This land holds memories. A president and a nation would be shaped by what took place here. June 18th, 1812. A deeply divided United States declares war on Great Britain. 2 years later, the United States is under siege and nearly bankrupt. Although the British are unsuccessful in their attempts to capture the ports of New York and Baltimore, they invade the capital and burn the White House. The British then set their sights on invading New Orleans, a gateway to the Mississippi River Valley and the vast Louisiana Territory. If New Orleans is captured, it will cripple the American economy. A British fleet carrying thousands of battle-hardened troops set sail. Fresh from repelling the British in Florida, Major General Andrew Jackson arrives in New Orleans. The few troops under his command will not be enough to defend the city. If Jackson is to protect New Orleans, her citizens will need to take up arms and join his army. Men from all walks of life step forward, including Creole businessmen, freemen of color, and Isleño and Irish immigrants. Choctaw Indians from neighboring territories also join. Even the legendary privateer Jean Lafitte supports the cause. He brings with him his men from the swamps of Barataria. They are skilled artillery gunners and have supplies that Jackson needs, such as flints for muskets. After weeks of marching, volunteer militias from southeastern states arrive in ragged uniforms and with few supplies. The forces of war are about to converge. American gunboats spot the British fleet anchored near Lake Bourne, just east of New Orleans. They sail to warn General Jackson, but are trapped by low tides. By morning, the British attack and capture the gunboats. The path to New Orleans is now open. Panic sweeps over the city, and Jackson imposes martial law. The British must row all of their supplies and men 60 miles through Lake Bourne, and then make their way through muddy swamps and thick vegetation. The British capture the plantation of Militia General Villaret, arrest his son, and set up camp next to the Mississippi River, just 9 miles from New Orleans. But the general's son escapes out of a window and runs to warn Jackson. When Jackson learns of the British landing, he orders an immediate attack and declares,
"By the atonement, they shall not sleep on our soil."
That evening, under the cover of darkness, the American troops and the sloop Carolina slipped toward the British camp. Fighting in the dark leads to confusion, and Jackson calls a withdrawal. The next day, Jackson builds a defensive rampart along a canal of the Chalmette plantation. He has brilliantly reduced the British advantage in numbers by forcing them to make a frontal assault through open fields. British Major General Sir Edward Pakenham arrives and takes command. He orders a reconnaissance in force to test the rampart. The British nearly break through the rampart's swamp end, but insufficient artillery support forces them to withdraw. This fatal mistake allows the Americans several days to extend the rampart farther into the swamp. The British attempt to weaken the rampart with artillery fire, targeting Jackson's headquarters and attempting to disable the American cannon. But the rampart holds, and the British run out of ammunition. With British supplies low and troops suffering from the unusually cold, wet weather, Pakenham decides to launch a complicated three-pronged attack. In the early morning of January 8th, the British attack. The 4,000 Americans waiting behind the rampart hold their ground against 7,000 advancing British. Pakenham's plan falls, and the British troops are cut down by heavy American fire. General Pakenham and several officers are killed. The British troops are driven back in confusion. And Chalmette is left a bloody plain.
Hey y'all, wasn't that so cool in the visitor center? I thought it was really neat. A lady told us some history on this field out here. There was a community that lived out there. And
what Shannon didn't get is on this battle, there was over 2,000 British killed and only 20 Americans killed here. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, that video. But we're gonna now walk up to this plantation house. We're not able to walk in, but we're gonna show y'all the outside of it. And yeah, y'all enjoy. Okay, y'all, I had to end that road real quick because some people were walking up. But anyway, we're gonna walk up to this plantation house and also the Mississippi River and show y'all. But I want to turn the camera around and show y'all this ginormous, I don't know if I can get it all in the video, but
I think if we had this, we would have won the Big Wood competition from
Tim Ridge Life. Yes, if I could have...
Go Ridge Life.
Go Ridge Life. If I could have measured this tree, I probably would have won by a landslide. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show y'all this tree, and then we're going to take a walk to the plantation house and the Mississippi River. Roger's a tree gnome.
I'm a tree gnome.
But y'all, I'm gonna try to get this tree. You're such a dork. I'm gonna try to get this tree in here the best I can. But I mean, these branches go every which way imaginable.
And this is Spanish moss.
Yes, I love the Spanish. I love the Spanish moss.
Way back in the day, they used to use this as bedding in their house.
I learned something new. I think Roger's told me that, but I forgot. But y'all, this is one. This is not as big as the tree that we have seen in what's that town? Rockport, Texas. But it's pretty close. But look at this. Oh my goodness. I mean, it goes way up in the air. But they even have some of these lower branches that I'm surprised that are not being held up with like a stake or so. Here's one of the lowest branches right here because they made sure to put a sign on there to do not climb on the branch. Huge, y'all. Alrighty, Alrighty, y'all. Here is one of the plantation homes. One of many, I think, that we're gonna actually visit at some point. I wish we could go in, but the lady was telling us that you can't go in, you can just view the outside. So we'll show y'all a little bit up close. Oh yeah, as you can tell where it's rotted up there on the second floor, babe.
Yeah. They said there used to be wings, like additions on each side of it. Big additions, but the hurricane blew them down a long time ago.
And there was also another one. I forgot what she said.
Another
it was
one over here. That was
another one that was way over
Jackson's.
here.
That was Andrew Jackson's base camp.
And it burned down.
It burned down.
It would be so cool to see the inside. It really would. Yeah, we're not even able to go up there because of there's so many damaged boards.
Yeah, it's all shut down.
These are some huge columns. They even had, I guess, some windows on the side.
Right here's where the wing was. It came out
Oh,
here,
yeah. There was an extra wing on this side.
Yeah, it had an addition onto it on both sides, and it got blown away by the hurricane.
But I believe the front looks just like the back, probably, so. But it's pretty cool. Pretty interesting. Alrighty, we're gonna go up here now and show y'all the mighty Mississippi River. Oh my goodness, it's a good long walk. I didn't realize.
Walk for nothing. You can't see nothing.
Yeah, you really can't see much. I thought it was right on the other side of this wall. Can we go in there,
No,
babe?
it's blocked.
Well, y'all, I'll zoom in, but you can't really see much.
There's a smidgen of the river.
There's a smidgen. I thought I'd be able to show y'all more. It'd be nice if all this was cleared out. You could see it better.
Yeah. And this here is part of the levee.
Right
During
here.
hurricanes, because see, look at this big old door that shuts.
Oh, yeah. Big old door.
Look at that door. Let's go.
And that's something like Roger works on right there. Crane, Manawalk Crane. Well, y'all, we are headed out.
Shannon's tired
Shannon is hungry. Roger's starving Shannon to death.
and
No,
tired.
I'm joking. Yeah, we are worn out. Roger, you better leave me alone. But yeah, we're headed out now, and we are now headed to La Place, Louisiana, kind of our old stomping grounds, because we've been there actually twice.
Gotta get me some new clothes.
Yes, Roger needs some new work pants because he's losing so much weight that he can barely fit, and his other ones are just hanging. Yeah, we're gonna head out of here, and maybe I'll find something else to do a video for y'all, but I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. I didn't do a whole lot of talking because I just wanted for y'all to enjoy it and not have to hear me. But anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye, y'all.